underwear. The historically unmentionable undergarment no one was supposed to talk about is getting more hip, thanks in large part to online underwear brand MeUndies. The company's taken the undergarment game and made it more fun, soft, and comfy, dubbing itself
the world's most comfortable underwear.
Its unconventional and controversial marketing campaigns got them on the map.
MeUndies has done a nice job of getting attention, creating a little bit of controversy, and then getting more attention.
The company's gotten the rich and famous, like the Hadid sisters and Kylie Jenner, touting the brand, and a boost in sales from advertising by celebrity podcasters, not to mention fostering a highly engaged customer base.
The hype is real. When people finally try our product for the first time, they go online and they rave about it, and they rave about how excited they are.
But with a saturated online marketplace and a long list of competitors, can MeUndies stay competitive over the long haul? Or will its run be, well, brief? MeUndies was founded in 2011 by Jonathan Shokrian, a then 26-year-old who had been dabbling in real estate and e-commerce.
The idea came about when I went to go shop for underwear for a 2-week trip I was going on. I found myself at the department store having a really uncomfortable interaction with this woman who was pointing me in the direction of where their underwear was. When I finally made my way to the underwear section, I was really overwhelmed with all the choices. Thought I was buying the underwear I normally buy. Get home to find out they're workout underwear.
When Shokrian told his best friend, Sweet Green co-founder Jonathan Neiman, about the experience, Neiman pushed him to create a brand around it. And Shokrian did, debuting the world's first direct-to-consumer online monthly subscription underwear brand. They were part of the beginning days of the online subscription boom, with companies like Birchbox, Dollar Shave Club, BarkBox, and The Honest Company all taking up spots in the marketplace. Like those companies, MeUndies uses a subscription model. One pair of undies gets delivered to your door each month for as much as $16, compared to Calvin Klein, which costs $39.50 for 3 pairs. And now they sell socks, shirts, sweatshirts, bras, and loungewear. Their underwear is made of micromodal material, extracted from Austrian beechwood trees that MeUndies claims is 3 times softer than cotton. The company has not been one to shy away from controversy. In fact, one can argue it's been the key to their success.
Early on, we really used a lot of different tactics to kind of get the brand out there and do a lot of shock advertising.
Case in point, in 2013, its first major ad campaign was featured on a startup porn site called Paint Bottle. In 2014, its ads were so risque, they got banned from Facebook. Instead of bowing out, this is how MeUndies responded.
Because we were a small company and working with little budgets, we really used the opportunity to try and really create, controversy, per se.
A week after Dallas Cowboys running back Joseph Randle was caught shoplifting underwear in 2014, MeUndies invited Randle to become a spokesperson for the brand.
We didn't want to condone stealing, but we really saw it as an opportunity to try and turn a negative situation into a positive.
In 2015, Seattle Seahawks running back Marshawn Lynch was fined $20,000 for grabbing his crotch after scoring a touchdown. MeUndies offered to match Lynch's fines with a donation to his Fam First Family Foundation.
We thought it would be a funny opportunity to try and, let him know that there was more comfortable underwear out there. And so we used it as an opportunity to insert ourselves into the Super Bowl without having to spend, $3 million on a commercial.
I don't think MeUndies has accidentally created things to get attention. I think they understand that great brands are part of cultural conversations, and they're doing things within their brand authority and brand personality that allow their brand to become part of conversations.
Around the same time, Shokrian was dealing with his own controversy, stemming from an improper asbestos removal he oversaw at his family's company in Texas. He ultimately served 7 months in federal prison after pleading guilty to violating the 2008 Clean Air Act.
I think some of the lessons that I learned are about thoughtfulness and really being aware of the larger community that's out there. And we really like to be an optimistic company and really be encouraging to people and really show that there is change possible, just like with your underwear. Kind of funny enough, and there's a new way of doing things and you don't have to be stuck in the past.
MeUndies was one of the earliest adopters to use podcasts for advertising. Their scandalous and sometimes incendiary ads were featured on Anna Faris as Unqualified.
I'm a big MeUndies fan because whatever, we all work all day in our underpants.
WTF with Mark Maron.
My girlfriend Sarah just got like 20 pairs.
And Bill Burr's Monday Morning Podcast.
MeUndies, put them on your... Oh, yeah!
Among many others. And it turned out to be a game changer. It took MeUndies 4 years to sell its first 1 million pairs of underwear. Since 2014, having shifted Facebook ad dollars to podcasts, MeUndies has sold a total of 9 million pairs, and it hasn't had to raise any capital. What's also noteworthy?
What they're trying to do is leverage what's called borrowed interest. So the borrowed interest is the existing community related to the podcast and whether they see some connectivity to the MeUndies brand.
Today, a third of its marketing budget goes towards podcast ads. The brand also leverages millennials to spread the word. MeUndies sources many of its designs from the community and uses real people as models. And if you're not impressed with your purchase,
You get to keep the underwear and we'll give you a full refund back.
currently, their Instagram has over 300,000 followers, and it continues to climb. The underwear market in the US is worth $21.2 billion and filled with similar brands, including Victoria's Secret, Calvin Klein, and other startups like Third Love and Tommy John. MeUndies won't share its revenue numbers, but says it expects to earn $75 million in 2019. That's up from $32.6 million in 2016. Still, compared to other popular brands, some say MeUndies is iffy when it comes to durability and price. Bottom line, the numbers show that MeUndies has a strong following, and they plan to expand their brand. In 2018, MeUndies opened its first permanent storefront in Los Angeles. The company plans to continue to roll out more stores, albeit cautiously.
There is somewhat of a direct-to-consumer retail bubble we're seeing. We're really excited about expanding our retail footprint, but really want to be cautious about it.
And following on the success of its matching pairs, MeUndies is expanding into the, well, four-legged mammal market.
It's the first introduction of matching with your best friend, your dog, your cat, or your best buddy. It's a scarf that'll match with your underwear.
MeUndies is also in development to add more inclusive sizes for men and women, based on feedback they received from their community and test groups. These new sizes are expected to come out later in 2019. To date, the company sold over 10 million pairs and reached approximately 1 million customers. The company says it's been profitable for the last 3 years. The majority of MeUndies customers are between the ages of 25 and 35, and there's a reason why MeUndies skews to that specific target audience.
People who are 25 to 35 set cultural trends on food, on apparel, on travel, on all kinds of topics. And I think what MeUndies understands, and understands well, is how to tap into that mindset. My argument would be to look at 25 to 35 by mindset, because mindset will be a better way to bring scale to a brand that's a cultural brand. Because there are plenty of people who are 25 to 35 who don't have a MeUndies mindset, and there are people who are much older than 35 who absolutely have a MeUndies mindset.
We're always looking for that next milestone and really excited to constantly improve the product and take this company to the next level.